Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today I want to discuss with you a rather interesting concept, something that's a little bit different. Now the concept is, of course, building a competitive league for space engineers, and I want to get your feedback and your ideas to make this the best possible league. Now first off, you might be like me and you have the odd dogfight with friends and you find it really enjoyable, but you want to take it to the next level, and this is what it's all about, building a league that's going to allow you to compete against other players, have a look at their creations and battle it out in some awesome sort of battles. So you're probably wondering what a Space Engineers competitive league would actually entail. Well, let's get started with the basics. Now the basics here are rather simple. It's going to involve either a team or a single versus sort of game mode. Now me and Tazu couldn't make our minds up what to do. We'd had the situation where we'd either pick a 3v3 sort of team battle or a 1v1. Now the 3v3 also has the advantages of being a lot more tactical, and you've got your teammates to back you up in a number of firefights, but at the same time some players might struggle to get another two people to compete with. So then we decided having a look at a 1v1. Now a 1v1 is a lot less tactical, and it's going to end up in a lot more of a head-on sort of battle situation with what you could say a lot less communication and tactics, but at the same time it gives the opportunity for players that are by themselves to actually compete and have a go against other players. So I really want to hear your opinions and your thoughts on what you'd prefer. Now before we move on to the next bit, the one thing I want to discuss is the rules, and we decided to outline the rules quite basically, and we decided that we'd have no heavy armor. Heavy armor simply at this stage is just not usable. It just takes too much to actually destroy it, and the light armor shows a lot more damage and it makes the battles a lot more exciting because players have to be a lot more delicate and a lot more protective within the gameplay. We also decided to limit the weapons down just so we don't have a ball of machine guns firing at another player and shredding him within seconds. We want these battles to last a little bit of time, to give the time to the players to actually develop a little bit of tactics as well as a bit of movement around each other to try to take each other on. So you're probably wondering what sort of ships we'd accept into this competition. Now we couldn't have large ships battling it off against small fighters, so we both decided that it'd be perfect for having small little fighter battles using only the small ship. Now this leads to a lot of other different sort of gameplay. The gameplay is going to be a lot faster, a lot more exciting to watch, as well as a number of different perspectives. Now covering this gameplay, me and the guys decided that the best way of covering it would be giving it a light commentary, as well as getting some interesting close-up camera perspectives, as well as doing a little bits of ship interviews with the interviewing the pilots, as well as them talking around the ship, giving it a real sort of Formula 1 sort of feel in the pit stops, as well as discussing between battles and getting the inside of their tactics and what sort of things they're going to do, and presenting to you guys a really nice interesting video that shows a lot of competitive play. You'll have to tell me what you think of that, or any ideas that you would like to add to that to make it a little bit more exciting to possibly watch. Now the final thing we want to discuss is that the ability for players to actually join and become part of the competition, that is going to be something that's going to be really hard. We can't have all of you guys competing, it'd just be simply too large. The league would go on for years possibly, and we decided to limit down to 100 spots, and how to get into them 100 spots at the current moment in time, we're not sure how we're going to do that. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching today, and I wanted just to get this video out there to tell you guys that this is going to be coming, so be ready and have your fighter on standby. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.